Disconnect Cendrillon are a band who I've been kind of sleeping on for a while. They have definitely been a name that comes up a lot, especially around here in Tokyo, where I reside. And I was really excited to jump in with this latest song. It came up in my feed, and I just took one look at it, and there's so much to look at here. It's 4 months old now, but it had 33,000 views. They've got 6,000 subscribers. They're definitely a band who are on their way up. And so seeing this in the Discord, I thought I want to jump in and give it a listen because well, look at that. I mean, that's like The Last Supper done right. I really love this opening picture, and the title as well is particularly interesting. So the title basically translates to pearls to cats and gold coins to pigs, which kind of makes me think of the expression pearls to the swine, which I think that comes from a Chinese expression or something like that. So there's probably an Asian forebear to the expression that I grew up with. But I think casting pearls to the swine is kind of like an expression that I always find kind of interesting because it makes me think a lot of the time when I play really good Japanese music to people from the Western countries that I came from, and they listen to it and go, not my thing. I think pearls to the swine. Anyway. Let's jump in with a little bit of this. It is Disconnect Cendrillon. I think it's their latest song. I just basically loaded up whatever the latest song was from 4 months ago. As I mentioned, they've been coming up in my feed a lot recently, so looking forward to checking this out. Let's dive in, give it a listen, see what we think. Okay, I was not expecting this to go EDM. I'm loving that kind of intense thumping kind of dance beat underneath everything. Great build up. Okay, that's the traditional J-pop key change chorus. But that really worked nicely there. Was he playing drums on the camera? I'm just really enjoying the whole energy of this, even beyond the music. Oh, nice little skip there on the snare drum. I can't believe none of them is the keyboard player. Who plays the keyboard in this? Oh, that's a nice breakdown. I feel they're playing a lot of this is much more J-pop than rock band, which is kind of what I was expecting rock band, but I am loving this kind of guitar infused hardcore EDM J-pop thing. Oh no, slickly going into the credits. So is this actually part of the song? I'm assuming it is. Nice. Okay. You gotta give him credit for that ending. That that's the way that the Last Supper should have looked. Sorry to all my religious followers. Anyway, like in all honesty, the thing that really jumps out about this to me straight away is, so obviously I had no idea going into this what it was. I just knew that they played a lot on the rock scene. You see them at a lot of the like circuit festivals and things here in Japan. So I'm sure I've seen their name in a lot of those posters, and as a result, you get so many different types of music in those settings, but most of the time it's something based around a rock band. And yeah, they look like a rock band. I was seeing 3 guitars, bass, drums. You seeing that kind of lineup, and it's interesting though because even though you're seeing all of that, the sound was very J-pop, and I have to say, before I get into all the compliments, it was surprising how much of this song was driven by a keyboard that no one in the band seems to be playing. It's like, this is a very keyboard heavy. There we go. So you're looking at the band, it's like, you've got 2 guitarists, you've got bassists back there, and then the guy who's just drumming on whatever's in front of him. He's beating up the camera in one of the scenes. Now he's beating up the person sitting in front of him. And no one seems to be playing the keyboard. No, I loved the guitar aspects of this. I think the song actually functioned very well as a rock song. You've got that sort of thick, creamy guitar sound. You're getting a good charging hard rock song there. Sort of well-produced hard rock song. It had that, but again, it was the balance between the rock aspect and the J-pop aspect was really interesting. Now, not knowing this band really in any detail at all, I don't know if this is a normal sound for them or if this song's maybe a bit of a cheeky outlier. I kind of hope it is. I hope their music always has, obviously you want variation from any artist, but I hope their music always has some kind of a mixture of things like this, because I think this is a really great energy to have, to both be, again, convincingly J-pop and yet at the same time be able to rock out as hard as a hard rock band. That's great. It's certainly not, we've seen that kind of thing maybe done in other ways before, but I feel like this, especially channeled through the really fun energy they had, and clearly the fact that they are a serious full-on band who play their own instruments, I think that's a really good energy to have. And it's very joyful. Again, when you can do 2 things at once, it's brilliant. The fact that you can go along, you can feel that joyful pop energy, but you can still be headbanging and rocking out as hard as you would be able to at a show like this. I love it. The music video was an absolute bundle of fun. It's one of those music videos where if you really think about it, this was probably filmed in some venue, and then some venue late at night, and then maybe a karaoke room or 2. So this probably cost nothing to make, and yet it jumps off the screen and grabs you because there's so much energy coming both from the band and the way it's cut, and obviously from the song. The song is really also big credit. Everyone is giving off a really fun energy. All the guys in the band as well. They're playing up. They've got their little moments to the screen. It's an infectious, joyous energy. It's a catchy song. It charges along. It gives pop vibes. It gives rock vibes. I wish I knew who was playing the keyboard. I hope it's one of the members of the band, but maybe it's programmed in. I've always said it. By the way, if they do that as a backing track thing, I've always said this. I do not care. If a band wants to use a backing track, I am 100% for it. You can be a songwriter. You can write stuff that you don't have the musicians to play. I have no problem with doing that. But if they use keyboard like this in a lot of their songs, I hope someone does come to play a keyboard because it's just so much fun. I really enjoyed this. I was going into this sort of thinking, okay, let's just give them a check them out because they're a band from the scene. Hope they're really good. Hope this is going to be something fun that I can add to the list of bands I want to go and see live. I see so many bands live here. I was hoping this could be another one I can look forward to seeing. But I'm actually really more excited about this than I thought I'd be. I think they're playing a very creative game. I think they're bringing 2 wonderful energies at the same time and mixing them well. And I would definitely want to see this live. I think this would be so much fun live, and definitely is one that I'm going to come back to and listen to again. And it's got a video that carries the energy as well. This was cool. First song's always difficult, starting on such a high note. I really hope that the more I hear of this band, the more I continue to like it. If I like everything I hear as much as I like this, then we're going to have a very good time. But yeah, obviously now I've heard the first song, looking for variation, looking for what other things they can do and whether they can maintain this quality over different songs and different arrangements. But there you go. Great first start. I'll definitely be coming back for more, and I'll come back a lot sooner if you guys are in the comments telling me you want to. YouTuber moment. So get in the comments, tell me what you think, and until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these. For now, Ciao, ciao.